Welcome for another Writer's Secrets Christmas Bonanza series. How to Keep Christmas Well in Your Heart Throughout the Year by Dr. Jeffrey Lant. Dr. Lant?
Thank you, Patrice, and welcome to my program tonight. And I want you to do me and the world a favor. Take this article if you like it, and I think you will, and send it out to all your Grinchy friends and Scroogey neighbors and people that just don't seem to get it. If we want Christmas to be the best Christmas ever, it has to extend beyond the borders of December 25th. With that in mind, and with the hope that you will widely disseminate this article, I will read How to Keep Christmas Well in Your Heart throughout the year. And it was always said of Ebenezer Scrooge that he knew how to keep Christmas well if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that truly be said of us, and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us everyone. The words, of course, are from Charles Dickens' masterful A Christmas Carol, published in 1843. At present, the world gratefully rediscovers each and every year. They remind us that Christmas is not to be Christmas. Instead, it must be about magic and memories, remembering those who are with us and especially those who are not. Christmas this year, as every year, began for me by unpacking my little electrified tree. It is battered now and bears its many bruises proudly if carefully. All at once I give way to memories, insistent, vivid, one tumbling over another. The box opens and recollections of one year of my life after another pour out. First, I remember the day my grandmother gave me this marvelous present, and how she solemnly told me to take good care of it as she had done. I agreed to do so, little knowing the significance or the power of what I promised. Now I know. For this year I am older than she was when she gave it to me. And now I ponder who in due course I must present this tree to, and who will keep the faith of generations with me. You see, I have arrived at the stage of life. Christmas is far more about who I shall give to, rather than who will give to me. With cheers. My little tree, circa 1935, just 16 inches tall, literally bubbles with colorful cheer. It is called a bubbler because its bulbs not only light up and glow, but one after another they bubble, except some days the one at the very top, which eccentrically often fails to bubble at all. Moreover, when one bulb goes out, they all go out, which means a patient review of all. However, I wouldn't have it any other way. Age means appreciating even flaws, for they too are a part of the whole. Because I am an historian, like many such, have a tendency to collect and keep for a lifetime, I have been designated by my extended family as the keeper, the one it is safe to leave with the mementos we all agree are important, which no one but me wants to take care of. Once the bubbler tree is set up, other boxes must be opened. They can only be opened when there is sufficient time to pause, remember, reflect, and again be seized by their heart-tugging memories. One cannot rush the process, for the memories will not be denied. They are forever bittersweet, featuring as they do those loved and gone before. Yes, one must have sufficient time for them, for the memories that cascade at this time of year are always vivid, poignant, rich with new meanings that come as I age. I smile. For instance, at a styrofoam bell given to me, as to all class members, by Mrs. Eigenbrow, on my third grade teacher. This ornament, a Liberty Bell, features my teacher in a stately, formal pose. She looks out at me as the dedicated prairie teacher she was. The autograph reads simply Mrs. Eigenbrow, 1955. I am older now than Mrs. Eigenbrow was then. I clearly see her at her desk dutifully, carefully signing each gift in her copper-plate hand. She no doubt paid for these herself, and gave them as a small memento of her and the season, little thinking that I, a half-century later, should be so moved at her gift, for her conscientious generosity. The people who teach us give as much today. Just one left. I was born in 1947 to young parents who had, in those post-war years, few dollars and sky-high aspirations, with days and energy to spare. Like everyone else in the neighborhood, they had a young child, part of that baby boomer wave. For him, they bought a box of colored glass ornaments, which I broke one by one, and getting in my pedal-powered red car, pushing it backwards across the living room, then running car into Christmas tree, full speed ahead. No one seemed to mind. We were young. We all had time and youth to spend without care. Now I hold that glass ball in my hand, a faded purple hue. It along with my father and I are the survivors of this tale. And now this glass ornament once so little valued that we all laughed every time I, with my running feet and determined glint, scored a direct hit. Now this glass, I say, is precious and deeply valued as a memento of youth, both my parents and my own. But of the beautiful dark-haired woman whose careless laughter and love are as clear in this ornament as if it were a crystal ball. She told me to take good care of this, for there could never, ever be another. I have, and I will, and in time I shall ask of another what she asks of me, to remember, to take good care. For I am entitled to that as well, having well and truly kept the promise. Remember and reconnect. Each year about this time I set out to reconnect with someone from my past with whom I have lost touch as the way one does. Sometimes I succeed in this task, sometimes I don't. When I do, I make a point of writing them a memorable letter about how important they are to me and how well and what I remember. Such letters in a lifetime are rare to write and rarer still to receive. I am pleased to say they always stimulate a similar letter in response. That letter is always amongst my best Christmas presents. As such, I place it carefully among my other treasured gifts and mementos and savor them as each year I take them out and let memory hold sway. Thus, with the help of my dearly beloved, I keep Christmas in my heart all year long, like the better reformed, wiser Ebenezer Scrooge. And so I say to you, God bless us, everyone, and every loving memory of yours will make us what we are and remind us lovingly of where we have been and the people who have helped us along the way in so very many ways. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Dr. Lant. A very heartwarming tale, and Merry Christmas to all our listeners out there of the Writer's Secrets series, Christmas Bonanza.